Well, I have to say, have you noticed the difference in sort of the mainstream media narrative surrounding the brief Liz Truss tenure in Downing Street versus what we've seen with Rishi Sunak as Prime Minister? You know, constant talk surrounding Truss, sort of on a hysterical level, really, from much of mainstream media about this near constant state of crisis surrounding the Truss government. And yet Rishi Sunak's come in, and not only has there not been a Sunak bounce, really, no sign whatsoever of the Conservatives winning back any support, but actually in many ways Rishi Sunak's support seems to have either stalled or even started to go backwards. And I just think it's interesting that that level of scrutiny and sort of state of crisis and despair, that the narrative surrounding Rishi Sunak, even though we've seen some pretty appalling poll numbers for him and his government, his party, isn't reflected. Many commentators and journalists sort of ignoring that, I suspect, because they basically personally prefer him to Truss. But look, let's look at this latest Techni poll. It wasn't that long ago that Techni didn't even include Reform UK, I don't believe, in their headline polling. But you see here, pretty much neck and neck with the Lib Dems. But just look at that huge Labour lead still, a 21-point lead still. And as David Maddox of the Express notes here, further bad news for Rishi Sunak. There's only 1 in 5 voters willing to change their mind before the election. 65% of voters in this poll saying they've made their minds and will not change their minds ahead of the election. And of course, you've seen, I'm sure, the many stories about Tory MPs looking at a potential Boris Johnson comeback if there were a disastrous set of election results in May. Senior Tory MP, they're quoted by the Express as saying, really only Boris has the cut through what we need. These figures suggest that Rishi just does not have the personality needed to change people's minds. You've got Opinion now showing that Sunak's approval rating has taken a significant dip since December, driven by an increase in the percentage who disapprove of his performance, down to -14, and it was -7 before Christmas. So I just think when you look at these numbers, this is a bit of a disaster for the Tories, and it's no wonder really that with the May elections approaching, some Conservative MPs who are big fans of Boris or Truss are not exactly happy at events that have transpired. As ever, I will keep bringing you the very latest on this and more, guys, so please do like this video a quick thumbs up, and of course, as ever, cheers for watching.